Hey, all you VIP teachers. Justin here. Hope you're having a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're coming from. Here in Rio de Janeiro, it's like 100 degrees. Let's see if I don't melt into a puddle by the end of this thing. Really common question I'm going to answer in 5 minutes, 4 minutes and 47 seconds, is the question about rewards. It comes up all the time in the workshops, and today it seemed like a lot of people were confused about what exactly the reward is for, how to employ it, some ideas, etc. So I have to say, I'm going to give you 3 tips, by the way. The reward system is such a fundamental part of working with kids. You work with adults, they're there, they get down to business, they love it. But when you're working with kids, you have to find something that you're offering them to break things up a little bit. So there's 3 things in a good reward system. First of all, it's going to be student oriented, student adapted to their age, to their preferences. Most of my students, they really enjoy using the chest with the coins in it. And I actually give my older students, I'll typically ask them, do you like coins? So they can choose that. Or do you like dollars? And so honestly, just by giving them this preference, it already goes quite a long way. It's like, hey, if you chose it, you can't complain about it, right? So I give them a choice between dollars and coins, so they can actually tell me what they like. Or I can just take a guess. Okay, I think this kid will like the coins. Typically, the younger kids like the pirate chest kind of idea. And however that might be, just remember to think about your particular student, what they're going to be into. If they really like fruits, maybe you'll collect apples. But this brings up a really important point. You want to have something that is not only adapted to the student's age and to their personality, their preferences, but also something that is cumulative. Something that it accumulates throughout the lesson. So ideally, you'll have like 8 apples that you can collect, because when you collect something, it's very exciting. And here's another reason. In VIP Kid, the largest online provider of online classes to Chinese kids, there are these star reward systems. And the stars, they can use them outside of class to play games and collect things, buy spaceships. The list goes on and on. So no matter what platform you use, there's probably something that the platform offers as an incentive, a good incentive, good behavior incentive. I'm just an English teacher after all. And so you'll make sure that you take your reward system and connect it to that, because, you know, at first glance, the kid's not probably going to care that much about your apples. But if it's 2 apples connects to 1 star, and then you clap your hands, come on, yay! So every 2 minutes or so, you can give them an apple. And then every 4 or 5 minutes, they get 2 apples. 2 apples, 1 star. And you have this nice connection going on. So now they have a reason to actually want your apples. It's like, I don't even like apples, kid. But if they're connected to the stars, then they'll like them. So make sure you take that reward system that's used in the platform, connect your own reward system to it. And now these dollars, they know that they're not going to see these dollars, by the way, whatever it is that you're giving to them. But they know that, okay, this is connected to something that they get a tangible benefit from. So make sure you connect those. Give this every 2 minutes. I'm telling you, it sounds simple, but it's really the secret. Every 2 minutes, I reward my kids like clockwork. And I have them do some sort of physical interaction. You get $1, high five, right? Or they do a fist pump or a fist bump, but there's always some sort of physical interaction. Again, it's breaking them out of that routine. And then they can collect these dollars. And sure, what do you know? $4, how many stars? And now it becomes part of our game. $4, 2 stars, $6, 3 stars, etc. And I'm rewarding very consistently, which brings up our last point for today, is it's got to be consistent, it's got to be connected, like we just talked about, connecting it to something that they get a tangible benefit from, and try to be consistent with it. It really brings a tremendous energy and flow to the class, a consistency, if you actually give those consistent. So I try every 2 minutes, almost like clockwork, I'm bringing out a reward. And here's the secret on how you do it. Use the secret of one more. One more. What do we pay a personal trainer to do, for example? We pay them to stand in front of us while we're lifting weights and say, one more. So you use your reward in the same way with the kid. You go to a new slide, a new page, new activity, say one more, you get $1. And you don't say one more sentence, one more activity. You say one more, you get $1. And that way it can be open for them that whatever amount of effort that they give, you can still give your reward. So remember these 3 points here. A reward should be student adapted, their age, their preferences. It should be accumulative. It should be consistent and connected. I hope that you've enjoyed this video today. Went a few seconds over, but hey, until next time, my friends, happy teaching. Let me know if you have any comments here below.